Hello everyone, we're back again today with a new deck list. It's going to be our OP08 Carrot. It's a pretty simple deck, not a lot to it, pretty cheap. I think the most expensive thing in the deck is going to be your Law and Beppo. I can look up their price real quick. Law and Beppo. So Law and Beppo, as you can see, is about $5 a copy. Aside from that though, we have a pretty cheap deck here. There are a couple of things that it revolves around. We got our searchers here, the Wandas, top 5 for Minx, that can search everything except your Robins, your Doflamingo event, and your Bartolomeos. So it's a pretty straightforward deck. Your leader, if you have a Minx type character, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with cost of 5 or less. So you will always be able to rest one of your opponent's 5 or less characters, unless they play like a, what's it called, Kaido and Linlin that just wipes the board. But I don't think I've seen a single Kaido and Linlin played in anything. So, you have your carrots right here. These are really good. They let you keep one of your opponent's 7 or less characters rested during their turn. This guy, Duke Dogstorm, he does the same thing. 2 of your opponent's characters, rested characters with cost of 5 or less, will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. Robin, up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next turn. Law and Beppo also keeps a card rested and buffs your leader to 7,000. Zoe lets you get a Dawn back up so you can play things. One of my favorite curves is to play a Wanda and a Pedro. Not a Wanda and a Pedro. A Wanda and a Carrot, I believe. We also, for our blockers, we have 3 of the promo Carrot. I got those from a treasure cup, store treasure cup, so if you, I believe there's a reprint of it. You could probably run 4. I just am only running 3 because I like the borderless. Pedro, a great blocker, because on KO you can rest a Dawn card of your opponent's, or you can KO a rested character. Bartolomeo, blocker, every time you use your leader ability, you're getting some cycle too. And as well with Zoe, like you can attack in with a Wanda with 7,000 and then have your blocker at the end of turn because you get to set one of your main step characters as active. For 2k counters, we have Cat Viper and Milky. Milky, you're not really going to get use out of except for 2k. And then this Carrot up here. If this character is played on this turn, KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with cost of 5 or less, then play up to 1 Zhao from your hand. There's also the EBO2 Carrot, but I don't think that one's very good to run because, yes, you get to play a Zoe, but you also might bottom deck some important stuff because it can only search Zoe. The problem is, though, your Wanda can't search Zoe because Zoe is animal and not Minx. But that's about all for this deck. It's a pretty simple deck. For matchups, I don't know. I haven't played this deck a lot, so I would have to make a follow-up video after I play it some more. And that'll be all for today. Leave a comment if you think there are anything that need changed or something that I might have missed. And yeah, thanks for watching.